Yo, tech fanatics, buckle up because it's time for a deep dive into the dazzling world of 8K TVs. Yes, the future of home entertainment is here, and with it comes a mind-blowing level of detail that'll have you questioning reality itself. But with so many options out there, choosing the right 8K beast can be a daunting task. Fear not, Pixel Warriors, because I'm here to present the top 5 best 8K TVs of 2024. You can buy these 8K TVs from the links that are given in the description below. Let's get into it. 5. LG OLED 77Z2. There aren't many 8K OLEDs on the scene, and the ones that are available come from LG. If you love the picture quality delivered by OLED and have deep pockets to afford it, then the OLED 77Z2 should be on your wish list. It does accrue a high asking price at $9,999/11,999, which in our opinion doesn't make it the best value 8K TV available, especially with Samsung aggressively slashing the price for its Hunan N900B and Sony's 85-inch Z9K starting at £9,499. Nonetheless, you get the typical high-quality construction from LG with the Z2 exuding a minimalist vibe and minimalist bezel that ensures the screen is the main focus. And at this size, it is an epic viewing experience. The scale of the content we watched on the OLED amped up by its 77-inch size. Picture quality, however, didn't feel a big step from LG's 4K OLEDs. Brightness is around the same performance as the LG C2 OLED, while sharpness and detail levels appeared better with the 65-inch G2 model. The Z2's performance with Dolby Vision content is rich and quite beautiful at times, while its motion processing has improved to be more natural, and with few noticeable artifacts and detail levels are high, especially with good quality 4K content. But it lacks the degree of sharpness and clarity that Samsung's 8K LCD TVs can dig up. The smart experience is much the same as what you'll find on the rest of LG's Webos teles, with a wide range of apps to enjoy, lots of connectivity options, and a new gaming shelf that promotes cloud gaming apps such as NVIDIA GeForce and AMD. 4. LG 75QNED99. The LG 75QNED99 sits as the flagship offering within the Korean manufacturer's 8K TV lineups. Its contrast is spectacular thanks to its mini LED backlight that provided an experience that compares well against OLED. On top of this, LG's NanoCell color tech provides some marvelous images that are wonderfully rich and vibrant. The mini LED panel, allowing higher brightness, though not as bright as the Samsung models on this list, as we measured it to be just shy of 1200 nits. That's still ahead of the brightest OLED TVs and means you're getting some immense looking colors. The 8K resolution rings out outstanding fine detail from images with upscaling, also particularly good, as images appear natural with no exaggeration or unwanted noise. Motion is a forte of this TV too, with the new cinematic motion mode alleviating the worst forms of panel judder or motion blur without causing the overall image to look too processed. There are some useful functional improvements to the interface, with Webos is perfectly usable, and the marvelous new content search feature proving comprehensive. The redesigned Magic Remote feels especially comfortable to use. The 75QNED99 isn't the best option for gamers compared to the Samsung QN900C. Even with support for HDMI 2.1, there's a lack of VR options, which is strange considering how feature-packed LG's TVs usually are for gaming. 3. Samsung QV65QN900A. The Samsung QV65QN900A is still on the market years after it first went on sale, and serves as a great choice if you're looking for an 8K model in the 65-inch bracket. Its upscaling is particularly top class, with some incredibly vibrant colors alongside immensely detailed shots with clarity beyond what any native 4K TV could manage. Alongside the brilliant upscaling comes some impressive contrast with OLED-level deep blacks, complete with very little backlight bleed or blooming, instances where the brighter parts of the image leak into the darker parts. The brightness on offer here is especially vibrant thanks to the mini LED backlight. We measured around 2000 nits, which helped to make colors especially varied. The only real issue with the QV65QN900A's panel is its handling of motion. Turn on the Auto Motion Plus feature, and there's stuttering alongside a processed glossy look. If you don't care for processing, you can turn it off, of course. The QN900's frame is a slender one with a depth of just 15.2 mm thanks to the mini LED backlight, and there isn't a noticeable bezel thanks to Samsung's Infinity screen, which allows images to grace the entire screen. Tizen OS offers a simple and familiar user experience with a good range of streaming apps well represented, including Disney+, BBC iPlayer, and Navidog. There isn't free Uplay here, but Samsung's TV Plus is a free-to-watch alternative. 2. Samsung QV75 QN900B. Much like it did with its flagship Neo QLED 4K TV, Samsung has taken the performance it unleashed in 2021 with its QV75 QN900 8K TV and improved upon it for the QV75 QN900B. Like its predecessor, it integrates a mini LED backlit panel that offers brightness that 8K OLEDs such as the LG OLED 77Z2 wouldn't get anywhere near matching, reaching almost 5,000 nits in the dynamic picture mode and a still frankly impressive 2600 nits in the standard preset. This outstanding level of brightness that feeds into the color range, our reviewer impressed by the wide range of colors both for watching TV and playing games on the latest gen consoles. Black levels are an improvement over the QN900A, and we feel better than any other LCD TV can muster at this moment in time. It can almost reach the levels of consistency that OLED produces, the backlight avoiding backlight clouding with bright objects against a dark background from a head-on position. Blooming does become more of an issue at wider viewing angles though, and bright highlights can dim more aggressively than on OLED sets. With not much native 8K content available unless you like watching nature videos in 8K on YouTube, the 75 QN900B's upscaler puts in an impressive shift with 4K sources and good quality HD content. Though with heavily compressed sources, we felt the TV's processor couldn't do much more than generate slightly soft images. We wouldn't recommend feeding this TV with standard definition content if at all possible. 1. Samsung QV75 QN900C. Samsung continues to be 8K's biggest fan, and in the QN900C it has produced another spectacular TV. At £6,799/$6,299, it remains an expensive offering just like its QN900B predecessor, and even more especially as there is still a dearth of native 8K content to enjoy on an 8K TV. So the main selling point about the QN900C is that it'll make 4K and lesser quality video content much better through upscaling, and on this TV, pictures enjoy more density, smoother edges, and a better sense of three-dimensionality. Given how much information the TV is having to make up to upscale to 8K resolution, our reviewer found it to be a stunningly impressive performance. And it's no slouch with HDR content either. We measured peak brightness at over 2000 nits, delivering richer and more vibrant images than the QN95C 4K TV can muster. It also produces images that are sharper and denser than its 4K counterpart, able to produce a higher level of brightness with black levels that approach the depth and consistency of OLED. We found there were still some backlight issues, especially with bright objects set against dark backgrounds, but overall the QN900C does its best to minimize blooming. Gaming on this screen is excellent, especially for those who want a premium performance from the £5 and Xbox Series X. We observed gaming latency to be 10.5 milliseconds, which is fast in light of the 8K resolution you're playing at. So there you have it, folks, the top 5 best 8K TVs of 2024. Whether you're a movie buff, gamer, or a pixel freak like me, there's an 8K beast out there waiting to blow your mind. Remember, these are just my picks. Do your research, find the one that fits your budget and needs, and prepare to be amazed by the future of home entertainment. Stay tech savvy, fam.